Cowabunga, dude. Last night, I got a chance to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem last night at an early access event, and I can tell you, it's good. What can I say, guys? Mr. Seth Rogen cooked here, and he cooked well. This movie was delicious. And this movie was the most skeptical with fans going forward, because some people who weren't sold on the trailer, which I thought was fine, people thought that Seth Rogen was going to fuck it up. He was going to ruin Ninja Turtles. He was going to make them look stupid, not badass, and all that stuff. And I agree. I had some of these worries too. But then I started to put them at ease. Be like, I don't know. Just wait until I see the actual movie. Then I'll figure it out. But I'm glad to say I was pleasantly surprised. And some people say, oh, this is just a Spider-Verse clone, which it's not. Thank goodness it's not. Definitely inspiration, but it's not a clone. It's its own thing. It's its own stride of animation. Because this looks like some stuff you will write in your notebook in high school. Written all these weird scribbles by teenagers. And I'm so glad they let that shit be animated by teenagers. And I'm glad they had the turtles be voiced by actual teenagers. Not other iterations where they sound like they're freaking 30 years old. I'm just so happy I have a brand new Ninja Turtle movie that's good. I haven't got one of those since 2007. I am not joking. The last two Bayverse movies were freaking atrocious. I hate them. They were not Ninja Turtle movies. They were April O'Neil movies, for fuck's sake. I did not like them at all. The turtles looked disgusting. Everybody was acting stupid. The story was weak as fuck. And I did not like it. And I'm so happy we got a brand new Ninja Turtle movie that's just basically solos the last two. Thank goodness. Because for me, for a long time, the only movies that I loved by Ninja Turtles were 2007 TMNT and Secret of the Ooze and the original 1990 movie. And I thought I would never get a brand new movie that was great. And I'm so happy I finally got it. Alright, so now let's get into it. I'll try to be spoiler free, but at first, I just want to address something. The lore kind of isn't here. The lore is definitely different and a fresh take on the Turtles. And I didn't expect that. Like, it's altered, but for this new version, I can roll with it a bit. Like, Splinter is not Japanese. He's just a rat who somehow stumbled across these 4 baby turtles. And then he trained them ninjutsu by watching a bunch of Bruce Lee movies. I'm used to it being like, oh, Splinter is from Japan and he watched his master train ninjutsu. But this new Splinter has no idea what the hell ninjutsu is until he finally figures it out by watching a bunch of karate movies, kung fu movies, all that stuff. He even watched some karate tournaments on YouTube. It's like that. And then he teaches it to his sons, the turtles. And that's okay for this version, because like at first I was like, oh shit, then how badass can they actually be? But no, when the turtles got down, they got down. They were kicking the shit out of everybody, Splinter included. And I thought Splinter was just going to be this sleepy dad rat. But no, when he needs to get down, he throws the fuck down. That goes for everybody, all the turtles and Splinter. Everyone throws down when they need to. I was just so worried that Seth Rogen would solely focus on the teenage aspect, not much the ninja aspect, but no, bro thought of everything. But these turtles are fresh. They never fought anybody. They've never been protectors yet. They don't have no villains. They don't really have lore yet. So I think they just gotta their growth in the future, just growth. They gotta make their adventures still. They have not fought Shredder. They haven't even fought most of their classic villains. And this movie has all their classic villains. They got Bebop, Rocksteady, Superfly, Mondo Gecko, Genghis Frog, all those guys, Leatherhead, all these foos, in the same damn movie. So they finally got some villain. Their first official villain, I guess, is Superfly. So, and Ice Cube as Superfly was freaking phenomenal. That dude is menacing as hell when he needs to be. I did not think I would ever see that from Ice Cube, but here we are. The whole voice cast was absolutely fantastic, and it's a stacked cast, and they all do what they were there to do. I don't think anybody really phoned it in. They just showed up to work, said, let's give people the best TMNT movie in a while. And I feel like they did that. Even April O'Neil was cool. And I know people are not sold on that version of April O'Neil. I wasn't either at first. But I'm telling you, she was actually pretty cool. She's a teenager, just like these guys, and she wants to be heard. She wants to be a reporter, like we all know she becomes one day, but she just wants to get over that bad experience from school, because she has like an embarrassing moment at her high school, and she wants that to be wiped from the public, and then she wants to help these turtles and get a better reputation, and then the turtles want to be heard. They want to be seen. Because the turtles actually like humans and they want to be accepted by them so they can all live in harmony. And that's the goal of this movie. The turtles want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be accepted. And this movie overall had a pretty great story. I thought Seth Rogen and Jeff Rowe knocked it out of the park. And there is definitely turtle fan service in this movie, but it's not thrown in your face. It's like little nods and winks, and I like that. It's better served that way. Like, a certain song is in this movie, and it'll take you right back to the 90s. And by the end of this glorious turtle epic, and the post-credit scenes, man, holy shit. I really want to see that play out in the sequel. I think you know who I'm talking about, but yeah, I definitely want to see these turtles fight that motherfucker. This movie is definitely going to create a new generation of turtle fans, and I feel like that's really great. Nothing was cringe in this movie. All the jokes were some far flat. The cringe is in small supply, but it's not enough to shoot yourself in the face. And that's where I give the teenage cast props, because I never thought I'd hear Ninja Turtles saying Riz or sus. But with these guys, it comes off so naturally. And also their pizza thing, I feel like that's a little weird, because like that's the only thing Splinter gave them to eat. And I feel like they'll eventually get tired of it and want to eat some other stuff. So we'll see. I like my turtles eating pizza. I don't want that to be taken away. It's a weird thing to grab about, but it just thought of it. It came to me. Look, guys, trust me. I know we all had our skepticism and we thought it was going to be a piece of shit. But no. This movie was great. I know we expected to all do this to Mr. Seth Rogen.
Can I hurt him? Please. Tell me I can hurt him. Stay on, take it easy.
But no, he did a great job bringing us a new Ninja Turtle movie. A few things missing here and there, but that's fine. I can give those passes. These are brand new turtles. They're not going to have everything right off the bat. They still need to find their way going forward. And I really, really can't wait for that sequel. So if you saw the trailer and had a slight bit of interest in it, go check it out. You will be surprised. What do you call it? This movie is done dirty by the clips for some reason, but in the movie, that makes sense. So go do yourself a favor. Take the family, take your friend, take whoever, and go watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. You will have a hell of a time. You'll have a great fun time. Go for it. Just go. These turtles were badass in the movie, but I want there to be growth. I want them to be even more badass in the sequels and that show they're doing. I want their ninjutsu to grow. I want them to be more skilled going forward. I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. Verdict time. TMNT Mutant Mayhem is an 8.5 out of 10.